Good Sunday morning to you, Roger Hill of Wuthering Heights. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of Exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the big picture this morning across the Atlantic Hurricane Basin, the mean development region, which is what you can see here, approximately through here, into the Lesser Antilles and a little bit to the north, where surface water temperatures are fairly warm. You have a couple of fairly strong tropical easterly waves coming in off the Sahel region of Africa, and this particular wave right here is one that is trying to organize, and National Hurricane Center thinks that this will be in our future and probably riding a little bit more lower latitude, the track being a little more or less south of the island of Hispaniola if it gets that far. Of course, it has to develop into a tropical cyclone, tropical storm, and eventually a hurricane. It looks like the chances are fairly favorable. We have a little bit of dust also coming in off the northern parts of Africa, the Sahara region, and that may interfere, also cause sinking motion, and best favorable conditions, though not very organized right now, and there is some areas of wind shear along the way that could be developing in the future. In the meantime, let's take a look at Josephine. Tropical storm Josephine has really been sheared to death, lost a lot of its thunderstorm activity. It is kind of offset to its north and east, and it's going to weaken, turn into a depression, and it will be a thing of the past. This quick development of what was Tropical Storm Kyle that developed off the coast of the Outer Banks of North Carolina near Cape Hatteras is taking a track caught up in the westerlies. Never any issues except for the sea lanes, the shipping lanes over the North Atlantic, but Tropical Storm Kyle is still at about 35 knots sustained, a gust of 45, and rapidly going into a depression. It's going to be no other issue, much like Josephine. This is the European Ensemble, and what we're going to look at first here is a couple things. We're going to concentrate first on the North Atlantic and up here. This is Kyle, tropical storm, or post-tropical storm Kyle, which is dying a slow death. Now, there's another indication of another area of low pressure currently off the areas around Norfolk, Virginia, that'll take a track east-northeast. I'm not sure if this is extratropical, tropical, or just a regular cold core type storm. But it's something that the models are hinting on. Still 30 to 40 knots expected or less, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Okay, the next concern is one easterly wave. This is the current one right here that's going to be tracking up to the sort of west-northwest, taking a little bit of a lower latitude than what Josephine did. It blows right through the Leeward Islands. It looks like it tracks mostly to the south of the island Hispaniola, including Cuba, and then turns into the Gulf. This will be basically a long ways around the corner here. We're talking about 10 days with this total run here. The next wave is going to be forming off of Africa, and it too looks like it'll be problematic. It will be probably forming and then south of the Cape Verde area there, and you're looking at the this tropical storm or tropical cyclone a little bit to the north of the center line of the last one, but it's too far out. Of course, this is way early, and these are quite a few days out. So again, get all your official information from the National Hurricane Center. Do not use this as other than just model trends and model guidance. But you can kind of see that we have a couple systems to brew coming in as easterly waves off the African coast. And looking at the latest satellite visuals coming in off of Africa, again, you can see a little bit of the SAL, the Saharan dust layer, and this particular thickness of dust doesn't look as bad as the last one going around that's now entering the Leeward Islands. That's been crossing the Atlantic from east to west. All of this coming in off of the Sahara. Now, this easterly wave here could be named Laura. This is the leftovers of Josephine. This is the leftovers of Kyle. This is a newly forming temperate storm that's going to be pushing across the North Atlantic south of New England. And the other thing I want to call attention to, it looks like this is not a healthy thing for our planet, but it looks like a lot of the Brazilian rainforest areas, once again, are on fire. A lot of places reporting smoke down there, especially in Bolivia. And you can see some of that smoke in the Amazon basin. Not a healthy thing for our planet. That's it from here. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.